William Lustig's Blue Underground has recently re-released on 4K UHD. Previously, they had been out on Blu-ray, and I think before that he had them out on DVD. The two Jess Franco, Christopher Lee, Fu Manchu films from the late 60s. If you don't know Fu Manchu, his legacy is that he was this evil Chinese criminal mastermind who was sort of like almost like they fell into the realm of like almost like a superhero or a supervillain, and the films were about Fu Manchu having some nefarious plan and some He-Man hero trying to thwart that. So the film we are discussing today, there's another one, and I'll be talking about that separately, is The Blood of Fu Manchu from 1968. It is 4K and a Blu-ray, I should say, and I'll show you the packaging too. So the set gives you one of each. So if you don't have 4K yet, you get the Blu-ray. It's got the same contents on it, and you do get a 4K upgrade. Hey, look, you already have a 4K in the case. Directed by Jess Franco, who directed hundreds, a lot of films, most of which I don't care for, with Christopher Lee, Richard Greene, Maria Rohm, and Shirley Eaton from Goldfinger. Shirley Eaton, apparently, who maybe wasn't aware she was going to be in this film when she shot the footage she was in. And it looks amazing, by the way. The transfer, razor sharp, great color, natural skin tones, great contrast. It looks really, really good. It makes it look not like an old movie, as I like to say. The 4K disc features the following. We'll talk about the 4K disc, and then if there's anything different on Blu-ray, I'll let you know. 4K disc has English SDH subtitles, so it's subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, French and Spanish subtitles. The main feature of the film, extras, include a commentary with film historians Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson, who are great. Trailers include the international trailer that is 3 minutes, the US trailer, which is 2 minutes, which was retitled Kiss and Kill, which is kind of odd to not put Fu Manchu's name in there, but that's just who knows why they did things the way they did. So the basic story, as I glance at my notes, because I watched this kind of a long time ago, goes something like this. Fu Manchu, who is Christopher Lee in yellowface, and basically eye makeup and a little, I'm not going to do it, but that's what they used to do back then. And his army of minions, they set up camp in a South American jungle where they use the poison of a specific snake to infect women, who then go on to render blind any men that they may smooch. That's thus the Kiss and Kill title. So basically the idea is he's going to infect these various women to then go out and blind his enemies or world leaders or whatever in exchange for, cashola or power. So there's a British hero who succumbs to this blindness, and his sleuth partner sets off to find Manchu and bring him down before he sets off basically a poison cloud in London and around the world. So it's using the kiss and kill, if you will. The kiss makes people blind. The kill is the poison gas that kills them. So that is, it got a very much of a 1930s, 40s throwback feel. Like, there's modern clothes in this. It's very mod. It's very 1968, brightly colored satins and things like that, and the haircuts and all that. But overall, it feels like a pulp movie, that's because that's what these are based on. They were old pulp novels from long, long ago. So it has the feel of that, but with a modern twist, kind of like the Doc Savage movie, if you know what I'm talking about. Overall, it is shot better than your average Jess Franco film, and a stronger cast than your usual Jess Franco film. And it's just like a fun throwaway late night movie or Saturday matinee kind of film. Nothing earth shattering, nothing that will probably linger in your memory very long. But if you're a fan of those old pulp thrillers and stuff like that, or if you really want to see Christopher Lee in yellowface, here you go. He does a very respectful treatment, by the way. It's not the most cartoony Caucasian as an Asian performance you're going to see. It's pretty restrained and pretty grave and serious. Christopher Lee never really half-assed it. He always really kind of tried to bring the best that he could and be as true to the source material as he could for anything he was performing. So you've got that. So that is the what's on the 4K. The Blu-ray is the same movie, same transfer of the same movie, same subtitle options, same commentary, but features some featurettes. We have The Rise of Fu Manchu, which features interviews with director Jess Franco, producer Harry Alan Towers, and stars Christopher Lee, Tsai and Shirley Eaton. That's 15 minutes. You get Sanguine-Stained Celluloid, an interview with Stephen Thrower, author of Murderous Passions, The Delirious Cinema of Jess Franco, 28 minutes. And you get the same trailers, but you also get a poster and still gallery that's 182 images, and it shows you some of the different ways the film was sold around the world, the different titles that it had. And the Riff Tracks version, which runs 77 minutes. And it is a film that lends itself very well to the riff tracks treatment. What I alluded to earlier is that there is a very brief scene with Shirley Eaton in the film. One scene that she's in is pretty mysterious. It doesn't 100% explain who she is. Apparently that was shot while they were making another film, and Jess Franco never told Shirley Eaton that he was going to take that piece of film and put it into another movie and then list her as one of the stars. She was not pleased. So, package. You get a really cool cover here. And a slipcase, I should say, front and back. Slips off to reveal. Same cover art, but again, very cool cover art. Cracker open, and you get the 2 discs. You get the Blu-ray and the 4K. So it is not reversible. It is a reversible cover. So you take that out, and you could flip it around and get that, which is pretty cool. I'm kind of a fan of doing that myself, where I take the reversible cover, reverse it, and then the slipcase is one image, and when you slip it out, you get a second experience there. So available now on 4K UHD and Blu-ray in one set from Blue Underground is The Blood of Fu Manchu. Stay tuned for my review of The Castle of Fu Manchu.